welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my update for BYOP. This is a rolling build your own palette kind of project pan that palette, whatever you want to call it. We do not have an end date. We started at the beginning of the year and we just wanted to play, really. We had submitted this as a Pantastic Ladies Facebook group theme for Pan That Palette for this year. So we submitted it last year for the theme for 2023. It did not win, even though it went pretty darn far, but we wanted to do it anyway. So we kind of just built a palette. We each chose 9 shadows to put in a magnetic palette. It does not have to be 9. That's just what we chose for ourselves, but some people are doing more, some people are doing less. We do have a bunch of people that have joined in, and they're going to be listed down below. We do not have set hard and fast rules. I am personally this year just trying to hit pan on things, whereas Dana is trying to hit pan on some things, finish other things. But my focus this year is hitting all those pans. I am going to continue doing this next year as well, but I probably will change it up a little bit after, I don't know if I'm going to do it in December, or if I'm just going to do it at the January update, since it is early in the month when we put this up. But I probably am going to focus more on trying to finish some things, maybe. I don't know yet. I'm still kind of up in the air about it. I do like the idea of hitting pans and rotating through things, because next year is going to be a finish year for me for a lot of my projects. So I may want to keep this to hit pan just to have that variety. I just don't know yet. I'm going to have to really think about it, see what projects I'm doing, and then go from there. But right now, we're talking about right now, I have some rollouts, which means I've hit some pans. I set myself 4 goals last update, and I actually reached all 4 of them. And one of them I reached today, which is kind of amazing. So yes, one of the shades that is on my eyes in this crazy mess is actually one that I hit pan on today. All right, so we're going to go in the order in which they have been brought into the project, and then we're just going to go with it. The first one, and the one that I hit today, is the Coastal Scents Hot Pot in Pomegranate Red. Do you see that beautiful pan right there? Yeah, I have that in my crease today, and I love it. I like red. It is not one of those that I can go through quickly, but I do really enjoy it a whole lot. Apparently, reds are supposed to be really good for people with like gray or blue eyes. I have a lot of gray in my eyes, so yeah, I really enjoy that one a whole lot. I'm kind of sad. I'm going to miss that one. Next one up is the Hot Pot in Mauve. This is also Coastal Scents. It is not mauve to me, but you know, what do I know? I didn't name this. So hopefully you can see that there is pan right there in the middle. I do really enjoy this color. I just don't agree with the name of it, but it was quite a pleasure to use, which is why, you know, I hit pan on it that quickly. It was a really nice, like, second transition shade for me. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Next up is the Coastal Scents Hot Pot in Midas Gold. Love, 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 love this shade. I actually hit pan on this a while ago, but I have used it since because I had like the tiniest micro pan, and it's been since the last update, but I did use it again, so hopefully you can see that there is like real legit pan in there. I love the shade. I love mustard yellows. I just like yellows in general, but you know how that goes. And then the last one I actually wore with that shade, with this mustardy shade. It is right here. This is from the Depotted BH Cosmetics Bubs Beauty Bee palette, and this is in the shade Charismatic. Hopefully you can see that pan right there. I enjoyed the shade quite a bit, and it worked really well with warm eye looks that I had been doing. So that was actually pretty easy to hit pan on. It had a dip in it when I brought it in, so I really wasn't that surprised that I was able to hit pan on it. All right, now we're going to go over the 5 shades that are continuing on in the order in which they came in, which is kind of sad. Lavender. I did use it though. I used it I think 2 or 3 times. This is a Coastal Scents Hot Pot. It definitely has like an obvious dip in it now, but it needs to get more love. This was in my original 9. This is the last one from my original 9, and it needs more love. So the red that I just rolled out, this was one of my original 9, as was this lavender shade. So this has got to be a focus for me, and it's not the season for it, but I don't always adhere to seasonal colors, so this is going to be a big time priority for me. The Coastal Scents Mica Pigment, and this one is Chameleon Violet Mica Powder. And I think I used this two or three times, and it does have a dip, but because this product is so soft and it's not soft like a Super Shock, but it is not hard packed, it's kind of sketchy in the pan. So I will make good progress, and then I'll notice it's looking like it's lifting a little bit, like it's not bonded quite well, so then I have to press it back down, and then what little dip I had is gone. It's going to take a little bit because of that factor, but I'm just going to keep working on it. It's a beautiful shade, and I don't need much because it is a straight pigment. It'll be hanging out for a while. And look, there's the little grunts, or Greta. That's her nickname, is Grunts or Grunta, because she likes to grunt a lot. I have another Coastal Scents mica pigment. This one is in the shade Chrome Carmine Mica Powder, and this one also has a dip. I want to say I use this probably 4 or 5 times. I don't track like tally marks or anything like that. I keep it all up here because that's what I have time for, is to keep it in my head. And I really enjoy this shade a whole lot, so I really would like to focus on this one as well. So we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. But lavender has to be my priority. Has to be. One of the newer ones in, this is a Coastal Scents Hot Pot in Pink Mauve. I think I only used this one time, and it doesn't even look like I touched it at all. So this is just going to continue on, and we'll see how it goes. The last one that we're going over is a Coastal Scents Hot Pot. Again, shocker, I have so many of those. This is in the shade Light Pink. I'm pretty sure this is from the Winterberry palette, but they're singles and they come out, so you can count it as a single or you can count it as a palette. Once this is finished, I'm not going to get credit for it. It's part of a palette, so it will go back into that palette, and I will only get credit for like the monetary value once that entire palette is done. This one definitely has a dip in it. I do enjoy this on my inner corners. I put it on my lids. I've actually used it once or twice as a face highlight, and it works really nice as that. So I'm just going to keep this going and see if I can possibly hit pan on it soon, maybe by the next update. We'll have to wait and see. All right, so 4 have rolled out. I need to bring 4 in, and I'm trying not to be too crazy. So I have 2 neutrals, but I also have 2 with color. I know, I have too much color going on right now, but I like my color, but I like my neutrals. I just like eyeshadow. The first one I'm bringing in is a Coastal Scents Hot Pot. Yes, I'm bringing in another red because I like them so much. This one's not quite as bright, so hopefully it'll be a little bit more versatile. This one is Venetian red, where the other one was pomegranate red. And I think I've swatched this once or twice. I don't know that I've actually ever used it, so I need to get some usage on this one because it's such a pretty shade. So that is going to be going right in my palette. Another Coastal Scents Hot Pot. Go figure, because I have hundreds of them. This one is in the shade Coral Blossom. Hopefully the color will show if I turn. You get a little bit of like light reflection because it is a shimmer, but it's not like a metallic shimmer. It's just somewhere between a satin and a shimmer, but it is really pretty. And I feel like even though summer is gone, it is gone, I still feel like I have a little bit of summer having this Coral Blossom in here. So we'll see how it goes. And I feel like this is going to coordinate with some of the other stuff that I have in, hopefully. And we'll just see how that one goes. All right, the next 2 are from ColourPop. I pulled them out of palettes. The first one is from the Hocus Pocus Witching Hour palette, and this is in the shade Summon Us. It is a super easy light matte brown, and that is going to be working as a transition shade for me because I gotta have something easy in here. And the last one is from the Blush Crush palette. This is in the shade The One. It is a matte cream. It is so easy because even though, I want color to play with, I gotta have the easy ones too. So the last 2, this one and the one I just showed you, those are my easy ones, and they're gonna get a big workout. So, making my palette a little bit easier to work on. This does not look like a very cohesive color story, but for me, it is going to work. Some of these will work together like this and this, and I believe these 2 will probably work together. I definitely know these 2, actually all of these will probably work together. I'm going to have fun at playing with it, so I am not sure, like with lavender, I feel like I'm doing all very purple looks. If you have any ideas of what I can put with lavender to not have like a solid purple look, let me know down in the comments and I will give it a try. I might not film in it if it doesn't work out for me because, you know, I don't want to look crazy pants, but if you have any ideas how I can work with that one, let me know. I need to set some goals here. I think I'm going to pick 3 goals because if I don't set myself goals, then I just kind of flounder around and I'm like wishy-washy about it. If I actually set goals, I try to achieve them. So I'm going to set 3 goals. The first one is going to be to hit pan in lavender with your help and suggestions. Hopefully I can do that. It's going to be a primary focus for me for this month. I also think I can probably hit pan in Summon Us because even though it's a brand new shade, that is something I can use almost every single eye look as a transition or to blend stuff out if I get a little aggressive with my crease. You know how that goes. And then also this shade Light Pink up here because I can multitask that as a facial highlighter. I can use it as my inner corners on my lids. I think that was something, because it has a dip, I think I can probably hit pan on that as well. So I'm looking for 3 pans for the next update, hopefully. Crossing my fingers. Even if I only get 1, I'm going to be a very happy girl because I always want something rolling in every single update. But if I can get 3, that will be even better. Definitely go check out Dana down below. She is on Instagram only, and everyone else that has joined in, they're going to be down there below. If this is something you're interested in joining, we would love to have you on this painting journey. Just let me know, because I don't know if I put a sign-up sheet down there or not. I cannot remember. But let me know if you're going to join in, because like I said, there's no end date. It's just going to keep on going. And you set your own rules. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.